guys, I'm Brittany.
And I'm Sierra.
You may recognize us from our last video, the No Legs Challenge.
So today, if you watched our other video, we said we were going to be doing a little video on service dogs, which is what we're going to be doing today. So I have Brittany here, and I'm going to be asking her a bunch of questions that relate to service dogs.
And Fonda too, who's taking a nap, lost.
So I'm going to be an interviewer, so let's begin. So, Miss Brittany, okay, how long have you had Fonda?
We've had her for about 6 months.
And is life different having a service dog with you?
Oh yeah, before I had Fonda, I couldn't reach over without having pain in my back. Now with Fonda, I don't have to lean over.
Can you explain a little bit more about the pain in your back? Like, what causes that?
I have 2 metal rods in my back.
And how come you have them?
I have 2 reasons I have them. 1, I have scoliosis, and 2, I have spina bifida. The spina bifida and the scoliosis kind of interlock because the spina bifida causes scoliosis.
And can you explain for the people who are watching, what is spina bifida?
Spina bifida is a medical condition where it's hard to explain because there are many different forms of spina bifida. My form is a rare form that I can't even pronounce, and it causes you to not really have fully formed legs, although mine are fully formed technically. What I mean by fully formed is, for lack of a better word, you can't use them fully.
Or you can just say less functional.
Really? You have to correct it.
Okay, so how long did it take you to get accepted for a service dog?
To get accepted, it took accepted off the wait list, or to get through all the steps to be considered for a service dog?
Both. How long did it take you to get actually accepted to get a service dog?
Well, I don't have real time. It took like 6 months probably.
And how long did it take you to actually get Fonda?
To get Fonda, year and a half.
Oh, so it's not just like you go into a shop and say, oh, I want a service dog.
Right. You have to go through a whole application process. First, you have to apply online, get an application, fill out the application, go, and then you have to phone interview, and then you have to do a personal interview.
Okay, so what are some of the things that Fonda can do?
Alright, so some things Fonda can do is she knows over 40 commands, and like I mentioned probably 10 seconds ago, is that she can pick stuff up off the floor for me.
What's her biggest command that you would say she does most of the time?
Most of the time she does a lot of picking stuff up off the floor for me. She'll come on my lap if I tell her to by using the command lap. She'll visit if I tell her to, which is basically putting her head on my lap instead of her full body.
So what's your favorite command for her other than to pick things up?
I have three favorite commands probably. They would be tug, which is her pulling a rope on a door to pull it open. Lap, which I told you has her put her front part of her body on my lap. And third favorite would be get, which is picking stuff up off the floor.
Okay, so are you allowed to take Fonda to school?
No, I'm not, because the company we got her from does not allow you to take the dog out in the public unless you are 18 or older, because, well, I'm not exactly sure why, but she's a skilled companion. She is a dog that I can take out in the public just like a regular service dog, as long as my mother is with me, because my facilitator for that, which it basically means we have 2 leashes out in public. She has the one with the correction collar, and I have the one with the flat collar. And so I can take. She's just like a regular service dog, just she can't go out in public with just me until I'm 18.
So, have you ever been to a place where they said you cannot come in because of your service dog?
We've had a place question me about service dogs, which I'm not gonna say the name because you know why.
Yeah.
And we did get straightened out because the owner of the shop saw us out on the street. And the reason they told us that we couldn't bring her into the shop is because I don't remember the exact reason, but it's something to do about her vest.
Do you think it could be because maybe they're having no dogs policy, or because the leash could get collared? Sorry, the leash could get tangled?
They can't actually do that. By law, a service dog is allowed at any public place. If they are not allowed in public places, we can fine them for that.
Have you been anywhere like maybe a museum or a zoo or anything like that with Fonda yet?
We did go to a zoo.
Do you know, how did Fonda react to the animals?
She did good until we got to the chimpanzees.
Ooh, what happened with the chimpanzees?
One of the chimpanzees charged the glass when she saw Fonda and started smacking it. And Fonda got spooked and started to back away really fast.
So, what happened? Did you know why the chimp charged the glass?
So I was talking to one of the zookeepers because my mom took Fonda away where she couldn't see the chimps. And then I went over to look at the chimps myself. And I was talking to one of the zookeepers, and I found out that one of the chimp that had charged the glass didn't know how to react and didn't know that the other chimps were okay with it because she was deaf. And so she didn't know how to react to the dog because she thought that Fonda was a threat.
So I know from personal experience that you really love animals. Do you know if it was the chimp was born that way or it had happened from a natural event?
I did ask that question. They did not know because they got it from a research center, and the research center did not exactly give them much information. They think that she might have always been like that, but they're not 100% positive.
So moving on, is she allowed to come into restaurants with you?
She's allowed to go, like I said earlier, she's allowed any public place.
So, has there ever been a place where people have just come up and thought it'd be okay just to pet Fonda?
Yes, multiple places.
And how did you react to this?
Oh, I said, well, please don't pet my dog, she's working.
And did they act confused? Because not many dogs usually are working.
Some of them did seem confused, but they respected it most of the time.
So, do you have any family that lives with you other than your mom?
My mom, my 2 brothers, and my other pooch.
You have another dog? How do they react to each other?
They couldn't care less. They
So,
kind of just act like they're, oh, you're there? Okay, whatever.
Are your brothers allowed to give Fonda commands, or is it
No.
just you?
Just me and my mother.
How come?
Because we had to go through the 2-week training program, and she was trained to listen to me and my mom. And because my brothers are younger than me, they don't know how to react if she doesn't listen. So if they keep saying sit, 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 then Fonda will think that's the command, and they could retrain her completely. So we are told that we are the only ones supposed to give her commands.
What would ever happen if you got hurt and only you and Fonda were around? Would she know how to get help?
She's not trained to do that, but she'd probably stay with me, even though she's not trained to do that. We have such a strong bond that I think she would stay with me.
At night, so I noticed that there was a crate in your room. Does she have to sleep in it at night?
No, she does not.
So she's allowed to lay with you at night?
Correct. The only reason we had the crate in my room is because I had a little incident during the team training, and when I got home, she couldn't sleep with me because of that incident.
Do you mind sharing what the incident was?
I broke my femur.
How did you do that?
My wheelchair brake kind of moved because the brakes aren't that good, and the wheelchair moved on me. I fell. My foot got stuck behind my foot plate. I didn't realize because I can't feel my legs. Turned my body, femur snapped.
And how long did it take you to recover?
I had to have surgery on it to recover, and I have a whole scar from about this long.
So would you say it's from about your hip almost onto your knee?
Not like.
So about 3 or 4 inches away from your knee.
Pretty much, yeah.
And did you ever feel it, or did you completely not even know?
I didn't know. The only reason I knew is because my mom came to help me because I couldn't get back up, and my leg was.
So I know from personal experience that your legs don't move too well. Has that affected your joint movement at all?
My hips a little bit.
Okay, so that was the final question. So do you want to sign off? Oh, before we go, can I pet Fonda?
Oh, please don't pet her. She is working.
Oh, okay. Well, I just thought since we were at your house that it wouldn't matter.
Well, do you see that she has a vest on?
Oh, yeah.
If a dog has a vest on, they are working. And one thing I would like to say before we sign off is never pet a service dog. But be careful. If a service dog is misbehaving, then they might not be a service dog, because some people will bring their pets into the stores, and that's not okay, because I think that's why a lot of stores say, oh no, you can't bring your dog in there, or restaurants say that too. Because some dogs will misbehave, and oftentimes they aren't service dogs. Fake service dogs are a big problem. And the thing is, the definition of service dog is an animal that helps you, that provides a certain task for your disability, and they are not required to wear a vest.
So, say you saw someone in the store, but their dog didn't have a vest on. Would you say something? Say, like, you're not allowed to have a dog in here? Or would you let it go?
You cannot say that because by law they do not have to have a vest. By law, there are only 2 things you can ask a person that brings a dog into a store. Is that a service dog, and what task does it provide for you? Anything else is illegal.
So no one can come to you and say, oh, can I pet your dog?
They can do that, but they can't ask me questions like if a store, I'm talking like if a store owner came up to me
Oh, okay.
and tried to deny me access. They can ask me 2 questions. They can ask me, is that a service dog? What does that service dog provide for you? They cannot ask me, where was that dog certified? Is that dog certified? And other things like that.
So if someone were to actually do this, what are the charges that could be brought against them?
They can be fined, I'm not exactly sure how much, but they can be fined a lot of money for that, because of that is illegal, and that's a violation of privacy technically.
Okay. So if you guys want to see more videos of us talking about service dogs or doing more challenge videos, you can subscribe to our channel. Bye!
See ya!